This is a satellite image of protected natural habitat for migratory birds and other wildlife in southwest Albania. This was taken in March. This is the same area in mid-June. Much of it has been leveled and covered in gravel. It's near the village of Zvernec. It's also the spot where Jared Kushner and some of his real estate partners, Sazon Real Estate Development, want to build a luxury resort with the strong support of Albanian Prime Minister Edi Rama. The work that the development company has done so far has caused thousands of Albanians to come out to the streets to protest what they see as the selling out of Albania to foreign investors, as well as the damage to protected lands. Sazon Real Estate Development and the Albanian government say that an environmental impact assessment is underway and will be completed before any construction work begins. But our analysis of satellite imagery shows that wide swaths of land have already been cleared, a road has been upgraded, and a new bridge has been built, raising serious questions about the impact that's already occurred. In 2024, the Albanian government amended a law that actually allowed for luxury tourism developments to be built in places like this. This is a map of what used to be the protected area at large. Pay special attention to the zone marked here in purple. Until 2024, that zone was subject to the strictest environmental regulations, since it's home to flamingos, loggerhead turtles, and other species. But in 2024, the government downgraded the purple area to one of Albania's lowest environmental protection levels. And in April, developers began preparing the site for construction. We can see some of that work in this updated satellite image from June. One of the things that immediately popped out to us was this upgraded gravel track that runs basically from the bottom all the way to the top of the site. It's about 5 miles long and suggests that construction crews want to access the entire area. Meanwhile, environmental groups were taking pictures of the road itself being built as proof of the harm they say it's causing. We can see here that there's earth-moving equipment and other construction vehicles laying a pretty thick layer of gravel, rocks, and dirt. So when I followed this road from the bottom to the top of the site, I noticed this one area at the top here that looked like kind of a clearing. It's a little grayish right up here at the top. In the earlier imagery from March, it looked like this. As we zoom in, you can see that there are pine forests, sand dunes, and other natural habitats. So in updated imagery from mid-June, we can see that this area, about 20 acres worth of it, has been totally scoured clean, basically flattened and bulldozed. We also noticed that the cleared area matches where the developers may want to build a hotel and a water park, as seen in a planning document from the development company from last November. Zooming out a bit, we can also see from these documents how big the project may become. We can see plans for a casino, a golf course, and other high-end amenities throughout the site. Though Sazon Real Estate Development said no conclusions should be drawn from preliminary documents and that they're still in the planning phase. As I continued to pan south through the new satellite image, it also looked like a new bridge had been built over one of the channels between the ocean and the lagoon on the other side. And sure enough, when we went back to the earlier satellite image from March, there's no bridge there. So admittedly, when we take a closer look at the bridge itself, it's fairly crude. It is most likely going to be used for construction equipment and things like that. But to build the bridge, construction crews actually had to temporarily dam up the channel that the bridge runs over, which we can see in this image over here that was provided to us by the Albanian Media and Information Agency. They said it shows how minimally intrusive and environmentally sensitive the work is. We get an even better aerial shot of it down here, where you can see that the dams built of sand have actually blocked some of the water circulation from the lagoon, which is over here, and the sea over here. The development company says that they're just doing preparatory work in the area and that they're prioritizing environmental stewardship throughout the process. Since the protest started, the work has been stopped, but the impact on the environment has already been felt.